Today we're going to take a look at the 4 LED surface mount strobe light with the clear lens and the amber LEDs. Now this strobe light is installed in this nice aluminum housing. It's rated IP67 for water and dust resistance. Common use for this light is pickup trucks, work trucks, or trailers. Has a nice black aluminum base with the clear lens, 4 amber LEDs, and it does include this black plastic flange and the rubber mounting gasket to use when you install it. Now it does have the LEDs, 4 LEDs that make great replacements for incandescent lights. They last about 50 times longer, and they're more efficient because they'll provide brighter light with less power output. And there, of course, there's no bulbs to replace or brittle filaments to break. This does offer 19 flash patterns and simultaneous or alternating functions. It does connect using these blunt cut wire connections. The wire length, there's 4 wires, they're 6 inches long. You have a black wire, which is your ground, red wire, which is your power. The yellow is the synchronization and flash patterns, and the white is used for simultaneous or alternating flash. It is a surface mount design, and as I mentioned, it includes the plastic flange, a nice rubber gasket, and the mounting screws for installation. So we're just going to put it together like if you're going to go mount it. Slide your wires through the hole just like that, and put it all together. Now they do offer an optional 90-degree aluminum mounting bracket if you also prefer to mount it that way. We do sell that separately on our website. It's listed on the product page as a related product. Here's, I happen to pull one. This is what the optional 90-degree mounting bracket would look like. This is 4 LEDs. The voltage is 12 to 24 volts. Amperage is 1 amp at 12 volts. And the dimension, you're going to be looking at overall length of this. It's right at 4 7/8 inches long. The height on it is going to be right at 1 5/8 inches tall. And the depth on it is going to be right at 1 3/8 inches deep. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and hook these wires up and then show you how bright the light is in the different flash patterns. So what we're going to do is we'll take our black wire and hook up our ground. And then we'll take our red wire and hook up our power. And I'm going to turn the power on 12-volt power just to show you how bright it is in the flash patterns. But what I'm going to mention to you is we're going to take the yellow wire, and that's used for synchronization and flash patterns. So what that does is once the light's on, I'm going to touch the yellow wire to the power wire, and it'll change your flash pattern. And it's also used for synchronization. And if you have multiple lights that you want to use on your trailer or your truck, what you'll do is get the flash pattern you want by using the yellow wire, and then you'll connect all the yellow wires of each light together, and they'll all work in synchronization. The white wire is used for simultaneous or alternating flash. I won't be able to show you that, but that's the wire you would hook up for that. So right now what we're going to do is I'm going to turn on our 12-volt power, and you can see there's the light and the flash, the pattern they're using. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the overhead lights, and you can see it's very bright for just 4 LEDs. And they're all amber LEDs. So what I'm going to do now is take the yellow wire, and if you'll notice when I touch it, it changes the pattern. And then each time you touch it, it'll reset the flash pattern. And as I mentioned, there's 19 different flash patterns that you can use. There's another time. You can see it's a very bright light. We'll go ahead and turn back on our overhead lights. And we'll turn off our power, disconnect it. But that should do it for the review on the 4 LED surface mount strobe light with the clear lens and the amber LEDs.